talking about winter water here while I'm going over to check this tank. The ponds to me are worst case scenario for the most part. If that's all you got, it's what you got. You got to get out there and chop ice on it. But the problem is you can get calves out on it. So if I'm watering out of a pond, what I like to do is get it fenced off. And that way the calves can't get out on top of it and fall through, or cows can't get on top of it and fall through. So you just wire off or hot wire off a place where they can have access. You chop ice there every day and you roll on. We've got some Ritchie water tanks. It's what I grew up with, the brand we were using. I'm not sure if they're the best out there or not, but we've got the plug-in ones. As long as they're working, that works pretty good. Keeps your water thawed out, and usually not too many issues there. But the ball ones are the frost-free ones that use ground source heat. Normally we'll put up bales around those, or I probably ought to put up some plywood, but I just haven't done it. So that works pretty good. And then you'll either have to pour warm water around the balls or bust them with a hammer. The problem is when it gets real cold, if you don't have warm water with you and you're trying to bust them with a hammer, sometimes you'll bust the balls. And so over time, those balls will get destroyed, and then they won't seal right, and then you kind of lose what you were gaining. So, but I'm currently checking out some water, some tire tanks over at this rental farm. I've never run on tire tanks before, but you actually have to chop the ice off the tire tank, so that's kind of interesting. It's -12 right now, or this morning. I think it's warmed up to like -6 now. And so I'm gonna go chop the ice off of this tank, and I will bring you along for that. So let's go check it out. So yesterday I unrolled my hay first because that's what they wanted. And then I doubt that they ever found the water. I came over here and chopped the ice and found out it was frozen. So today I'm gonna chop the ice first and let them find that, then unroll the hay. Time to put these boards back on. So you can see here we got to chop out the float, and then we got to chop out their drinking area. And I'm not going to take you long for that because I only have one hand, but I'll sit you down and get it done and show you what we're doing. The girls are pretty thirsty here, so I'm going to be quick, get out of their way. But I chopped the float out to make sure it can shut off and also let water in. And then we just chopped them a hole. I chopped a bigger hole around this chunk of ice. I'm kind of worried that float's going to get under there and get stuck, but at least they'll have water then. But it's filling up and everything looks like it's good, so we're going to go unroll some hay now. Girls are hungry. They got a little stockpile left. They got a little hay left, but they get used to having fresh hay turned out every day, and they're gonna bawl at me and be spoiled about it. They will go. I will make them clean up the rest of that hay, but they want something fresh for now. And you can use an axe to cut that off, and beat that snow off, but it's not that bad. I'm just gonna use my knife. All right, we'll see you guys later. If you like this, like, subscribe, and follow for more.